Hey everyone, it's Stevie Richards. Welcome back to the home studio. And today we're gonna overanalyze Lemonade by Don Toliver.
Hey, hey, off the juice. Coding got me tripping. Cut the coupe. Walker roof is missing.
Hey guys, Eric here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing NXT Vengeance Day 2024. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before I go into this review, I do want to preface something. So in my Stardom video yesterday, I was bringing up, Rossy, and as fate would have it, Blood got exposed for contract tampering and wrestler poaching, because apparently he wants to start up a new Joshi company, and he wanted to bring some of the Stardom talent with him. And originally it was reported that he was going to WWE, which is a little crazy. But yeah, Rossy is no longer with Stardom. You can't make this shit up, right? Impeccable timing with my video. And also that makes that video now out of date. And the video wasn't even a day old. Within this time frame, 2 people have told me to make a whole video on just Rossy lore, and you know what? I'll honestly consider it. That's why in the thumbnail for this video, I'm including the Noah Exodus photo, because apparently a lot of the Stardom talent, not a lot, but a good portion of them, their contracts are up in March, and I would imagine someone who is loyal to Rossy, or at least very close to him, like for example Mayu Iwatani, since her and Rossy go way back, she might leave for sure. Obviously rumors are saying that Julia might be leaving. I mean, the WWE rumors have been going on for a hot minute now, so you would think that with Rossy being out, those are definitely starting to feel a lot more real. But I honestly don't know. Anything could happen, especially because another rumor that came out was a lot of the Stardom talent were unhappy that Rossy was trying to pull something like this. So who knows, maybe a lot of them are going to stay now that he's gone. But that's besides the point. 2024 for wrestling has been an absolutely fucking crazy year, and it's barely fucking February 5th. Alright, so in the opening contest, we had Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker taking on Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams in the final for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And man, can I just say, what an absolute fucking banger. What an opener. Like, this is how you open a show. This is honestly one of my favorite Baron Corbin matches of like all time. And of course, everyone already knows Braun Breaker's the man. And also, Trick Williams having 2 match of the year candidates in one night. If this guy isn't your top babyface, like this match and also what happens in the main event completely cements him as that top guy. I mean, that's another thing too. A lot of people want to complain about 2.0. I just think it's very clear that people who still dislike 2.0 and what they put out, they honestly, I don't believe they watched the product, because this pay-per-view and a lot of the takeover events prior to this in the 2.0 era have been absolutely heat. So in the end, Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker defeat Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams to become the winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Definitely go out of your way to watch this match. I mean, fucking Baron Corbin high spot. That's all I have to say. After that, we had Dijak taking on Joe Gacy in a no DQ match. This was so fun. I mean, the spot that Dijak takes on that table of just toys and trinkets. Absolutely insane. Dijak has honestly been one of the most consistent people on 2.0. I mean, you give Dijak any opponent and he's going to bring out the best in them. I just need Dijak to, maybe stop with the Twitter fingers. And then we'll be cooking a lot more.
I mean, no disrespect though. I love the insiders. Love you, Manny. Love you, Dio. And love you, Shane. Shout out to the goats.
Fortune 4.
After that, we had a mixed 6-man tag match. We had the family taking on OTM, aka Out the Mud. I'm going to keep it a $150 with you. I did not care for this matchup. Listen, there's an ironic appreciation that I have for scripts, and I love Tony D, Chicago represent, but man, there's just there was no real heat to this match, and it's the quality of it too. I mean, it was whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say for that. After that, we had the NXT Women's Championship on the line as Lyra Valkyria takes on Roxanne Perez. But then Lola Vice would cash in her breakout tournament contract, and it would be turned into a triple threat match. And the stuff with Roxanne and Lyra before Lola came out was pretty alright. They had a decent pace going, and it makes sense why they were kind of keeping it in that first gear for a little bit, because as soon as Lola came out there, the match picked up, and it just picked up to a very impressive degree. Super competitive stuff here. A lot of near falls. And I honestly thought Lola had it for a second. Of course, Lyra Valkyria gets the win and retains the title. I know a lot of people wanted a Roxanne title reign here, but I think her time in NXT is unfortunately at its end. And I think soon enough she's going to be right up on the main roster. In our semi-main event, all the Oba feminists decided to rise here as he took on Dragon Lee to defend his North American Championship. Yo, you could not convince me that Oba Femi is actually a rookie, because the way he looked taking on Dragon Lee, I'm not sure if Dragon Lee is a carry god or whatever, but Oba Femi looked like he was a 10-year veteran out there. The fact that he was able to pick up, you know, this whole pro wrestling shit so fast, it's like almost reminded me, even though this might be the wrong wrestler to compare to, but like it felt like a Logan Paul situation. Like, he is such a natural in this role and in that ring. I definitely need more Oba Femi in my life. I mean, if you aren't an Oba feminist, like, what are you doing, bro? Also, can we get Dragon Lee out of NXT? Y'all called him up to the main roster. He had a match at Survivor Series, and then he goes right back down. Let's get him back up on SmackDown, or hell, move him to Raw, and let's get that Andrade versus Dragon Lee match. In our main event, we had Ilya Dragunov defending his NXT Championship against Trick Williams. Of course, Trick Williams being accompanied by Carmelo Hayes. What a match. This right here, okay, if you thought the opener was good, no. This somehow managed to one-up it and then some. Ilya Dragunov is an absolute beast. He just fights for his life every single time he's out there. I don't think he knows that wrestling is supposed to be scripted. And Trick Williams proved to the world that he can legitimately be a top babyface. I mean, just the action, the blood, the drama, and then the whole Carmelo Hayes heel turn afterward, it was just done so well. That's how you build a star right there. A match like this is how you get anyone over. But of course, Trick was already super over before this, and I said Trick Williams is definitely going to be one of those situations where people wanted to cast him off as a Jannetty, but he's this alternate reality where Marty Jannetty actually got more over than Shawn Michaels. And I honestly do believe right now, of course, Carmelo Hayes is a heel, but even when Melo was a face, Trick Williams eventually evolved from just being Carmelo Hayes' sidekick and his hype man to being a bona fide main eventer. I think at Stand and Deliver, we're probably going to get a triple threat match finally. We're going to get Ilya versus Trick versus Melo, and then Trick is finally going to win the title. Or they're going to give Ilya another win, and then he'll lose it to whoever that vignette that aired during the night was. I mean, I heard people say, you know, it was Dante Chen and Boa Okada. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the person that Ilya is going to lose his title to is not currently signed with the company yet. And knowing how my videos like to age absolutely perfectly, like wine, I think it's going to work out that way. And those are my thoughts for NXT Vengeance Day. That's it for the video, and thank you guys for watching.